there will be no peace. And until occupation on this land isn't recognized, we will continue chanting for freedom for this land and for freedom for indigenous people all around the world. So from Tehran to Palestine!
No, folks, this isn't Tehran circa 1979. It's Toronto in 2018. Here on the grounds of the Ontario Legislature, the odious Al-Quds Day rally has returned. Now, Al-Quds Day was a scheme originally thought up by the Ayatollah Khomeini almost 40 years ago. Ostensibly, Al-Quds Day is all about showing solidarity for the Palestinian people, but it's really nothing more than a hate fest against Israel and Jews. And although groups need a permit to stage demonstrations at Queen's Park, well, the authorities have yet again turned a blind eye to the code of conduct because, as we all know, or as we all should know by now, radical Islam, well, that's special. In any event, let's try to find out why these people are marching this year.
From the river to the sea.
Hi, sir. I notice you have a Hezbollah flag on. Why are you wearing the flag of a terrorist organization?
You imposing something on me. Who told you it's a terrorist organization?
Isn't that the flag of Hezbollah, sir?
No, you're not answering my question. Who told you Hezbollah is a terrorist organization?
Well, it's recognized internationally as one, sir.
No. Hezbollah is a part of the Lebanese government.
Okay.
Yes. Hezbollah is an injunction from the Holy Quran saying the party of God will be victorious.
So what is Hezbollah then?
What is Hezbollah? Yes. Hezbollah is an organization and a part of the Lebanese government.
Would be like what, the Ministry of Health, the Ministry of Justice? I mean,
who are you?
I'm David Menzies with Rebel Media, sir.
Yeah, and who told you that Hezbollah is a terrorist organization?
Sir, it's renowned around the world as being such.
No, Israel is a terrorist organization.
Oh, Israel, is it?
Because they occupy Palestine.
Excuse me. Don't touch the microphone, please, ma'am.
It doesn't matter.
He has his own brain, ma'am. You don't have to coach him. Thank you, sir, for your time, by the way.
Israel is a terrorist organization.
What makes it a terrorist organization?
They're illegally occupying Palestine. They kick out the indigenous people who are living there, and they came from Europe and all other places to settle in a land that isn't theirs. They should go back to Europe. That's where they came from. They should go back there.
What would you say to those that say the Jewish state goes back thousands of years, sir?
Yes. Yeah.
The Native Indians too, then.
Yeah. So listen,
well, actually, you know, your colleague makes an interesting point.
Are you for human rights?
Well, sir, your colleague.
No.
Hold a second.
Of
course,
you for human rights?
100%. But your colleague.
What about the
Hold a second.
killing the innocent Palestinian? Right now, it's going on. Okay. Are you against that?
Oh, you're being taken away. He can't have a discussion with us, sir.
You can go away, please.
Okay. Well, I don't know what that means. We're in a public park.
You've never been honest and posted everything. I challenge you time after time. A couple years ago, even last year, and you're coward to put everything being said.
Well, I'm right here, sir. What do you want to say?
No, you're not putting it. So
You're walking away from me, sir. I'm not walking away from.
I don't talk to racists like you.
Oh, I'm a racist. What makes me a racist, sir?
Racist, and you don't.
Hey, don't touch the microphone if you don't mind. That's assault. Huh? Well, are you talking to me or not?
Put it on my face.
If you're too much of a coward to talk to me, you can walk
I told
away.
you I don't talk to
I thought I was a racist.
Yes, you are a racist.
A racist coward. Well, that's two descriptors for the price of one there, folks.
Hello,
Hey there, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
What brings you out to the protest today?
No?
Oh, she's not allowed to? Isn't that a little sexist, sir, that I'm speaking to this lady here and she seems to be freely speaking to me and you won't let her talk? Why is that, sir?
I'm not doing that.
Well, I just saw you do it.
Okay. Okay, that's okay. But I'm asking you to talk to the sponsors and the guys. So just go talk to them.
He already decided not to. So I'm just speaking to citizens. I think this lady is a free person. Okay, then. Would you like to still speak, ma'am, or not?
Sorry?
Would you like to still speak, or?
Okay.
Okay, then I'm just wondering what brings you out to this protest, please.
The whole world knows that, like, Israel is doing crimes in Palestine, and it's a terrorist state. It's
Israel's a terrorist state.
yeah, they are killing Palestinian people over there, and as a human being, I think so. It's my responsibility to support them.
I'm wondering what makes Israel a terrorist state. I mean, they do have the right to defend themselves.
Switch the word. They will edit it and they'll
can't trust you.
ask the
That's why
question
we-
after, and then they put your answer.
Part of some Jewish conspiracy, I guess.
Bring it to their personal space. Please respect that.
I am very respectful of women, sir, which is something I
Thank
can't
you,
say
thank
about
you.
Islam.
Thank you so much.
You know, how am I being disrespectful to women by asking them to answer a question, sir? Those were your words, sir.
He's right here.
You see, folks, this is treating a woman, evidently, as an equal is being disrespectful, according to this gentleman. That's a very odd thing. Also, here's a little Antifa tactic that the Al-Quds people have picked up. This fellow here in the blue cap buzzing his megahorn to try to get away from any discourse. I'm just trying to ask these people to articulate their opinions, and there's precious little of this. It's just chanting.
It's all of us or none of us. All of us or none of us.
Well, we're going to speak to, what was her name, sir? Eva Bartlett? Okay, Eva Bartlett, world-renowned journalist. I've never heard of her, but anyways. Hello, Eva Bartlett. This gentleman wants me to interview you.
I'm not interested.
What happened, sir? You wanted me to interview her?
I don't know.
Suddenly, the activist and journalist, cat got her tongue. You wouldn't like to speak? This gentleman here sort of rounded you up. No comment? Wow. There's another far-left journalist practicing freedom of speech, which is basically, you don't agree with my speech, we don't talk to you, and we shut down the speech. We tried. 9/11 was a Zionist job? What does that mean, sir?
Culprit criminals like you are behind the cover-up.
Sorry, like me.
Yeah, you're a criminal Zionist filth.
I am. I'm not even Jewish, sir. But I mean, you think that this was a You think this was a Jewish conspiracy?
I think you're a filth. Yeah, I think you're a filth. That's what I know.
You think I'm filth? That's interesting, because I would have said that of the 19 hijackers.
Go behind the rope.
Excuse me.
Please. Go on.
I don't know if the camera captures the subtle elbows given every once in a while. It would sure make Gordie Howe proud, I'll tell you that, folks. But that gentleman there is an example of the kind of mixed assorted nuts you get at these marches. Somebody calling 9/11 a Zionist job. Amazing. 9/11 was a Zionist job. Does everybody believe that? 9/11 was a Zionist job? Yeah, we have a consensus. Hi, ma'am. What is that doll supposed to be? You excuse me. Ma'am?
Keep going, sir. Keep going.
Everyone's. What are these dolls about? I'm just curious.
You know about that, right?
No.
Move a little bit.
Excuse me.
Sorry, let's go.
You touch me again,
You
and you'll
touch
be.
me.
Okay.
You grab me.
No,
you do
I
that
didn't.
again.
You're touching the woman.
You do that again.
That's pathetic what
It's
you're
gonna be-
doing. You're in their
I'm
personal
not-
space. You are
I'm in
their
their-
personal space.
You put your hands on
You
me.
are in their
Just a
personal
second.
space.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's it. Sorry.
That's why we are asking. Okay?
You are in their personal space.
They are laymen. You are a professional.
He grabbed me, sir.
sorry.
Excuse me.
They are laymen. You are
I'm sorry.
They're
I'm sorry.
women.
I'm sorry.
I treat women equally, sir. Okay?
I understand. But this,
Huh? Get out of his way.
pushing me.
You get out of his way.
He's
all right?
pushing me.
Let's get
You're
out
the
of
one
it.
manhandling
Let's
people.
get
We
out
have
of
it
it.
on camera. Excuse me.
let's get out.
Huh?
Let him be over here. He's
Huh?
talking to you.
You are a coward.
Free Palestine.
Yeah, that's right.
Free Palestine.
That's a
Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free Palestine.
Free Palestine. But
Palestine.
they don't believe in freeing their woman.
Free Palestine.
Unbelievable.
Free Palestine.
Officer?
I'm busy right now.
Okay, well, he has assaulted me 3 times so far, officer. Do we have Canadian law here or Sharia law, officer? This is incredible.
Excuse me, sir. Get out of my way, please. Thank you.
What brings you out to this protest, ma'am?
I'm an eternal supporter of Israel. I'm a Zionist, a proud Zionist. Israel has a right to exist, and Jerusalem is the eternal capital of Israel.
What do you think about? We've been trying to get people to weigh in, especially women, and evidently that's haram. We're not allowed to speak to them. It's hard to believe this is Toronto and not Tehran.
Yeah. It's, I mean, everybody has a right to protest, of course, but this goes beyond protesting. This is just pure, unadulterated hatred. This is anti-Semitism disguised as advocacy for Palestine, when, in fact, many of them don't even care about Palestinians, because if they did, they'd be condemning Hamas, they'd be condemning the Lebanese government, they'd be condemning the Jordanian government, the Syrian government, but no, they only want to hate on Israel. That's what it's all about.
What is the most hateful thing, ma'am, you've heard at this protest today?
Well, Zionism is racism. I mean, Zionism is the right of the Jewish people to return to their homeland. So to say that the Jewish homeland existing is racism, well, that's racism. And Hezbollah flags, I mean, that's a terrorist organization in Canada. And they're happily flying that flag here today. There's a guy with it draped over his shoulder.
Now, folks, I think this is the saddest scene I've seen at this Al-Quds Day rally today. Look at all those kids, maybe, 7 or 8? Who in their right mind brings children of that age to a political protest where things tend to get violent?
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
Such rousing, reasonable accommodation, such divine diversity, such tremendous tolerance. You know, I think most patriotic Canadians, a sight like this happening over here, it just makes you sick to your stomach in a freedom-loving country like Canada. But I'm sure some people approve, such as perhaps, I don't know, Justin Trudeau. For the Rebel.media at the Al-Quds protest in downtown Toronto, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Hey folks, you may have heard the Rebel has a brand new app. Please download that app and take the Rebel with you wherever you go.